Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're doing a classic capture here for Dynasty Warriors 3 for the PlayStation 2.
The return of the Dynasty.
Yes, and we're playing some Mushu mode, I think that's the way to say it. And just continuing here in the campaign mode, and my favorite level, the battle at Hulao Gate. This was the first Dynasty Warriors I played. I didn't play it 2 or 1. I actually went all the way to 3 here. Hulao Gate is actually the most famous level, I think. It's actually the one level where you can get 1,000 kills fairly easily because enemies just keep spawning. And is also one of the games with the worst voice acting of all time.
Ever.
The traitor, Don Zhao.
I still remember playing this for the PSP. It was pretty fun, though.
Yeah. It's actually probably better as a PSP game, but, you know, I don't know. That's pretty cool guitar. Is it made by Ibanez?
By Mr. Ibanez himself?
And that's Lu Bu. He's pretty famous.
God, that's some stiff-ass
I
walking
shall
animation.
accompany you.
Yeah. Wow.
Bitch, what?
So when you start the game, when you're more powerful, you can set up equipment, and you'll have bodyguards, and you can set that sort of stuff. And that little screen is to show you what the battlefield looks like. This is still fairly early in the game, so I just kind of said, whatever, just gonna play it as is. And here we go.
Sun Jian, go straight ahead. Cao Cao, go to the top of the Feng Shui Gate.
So basically, you're like Superman, and your job is to hit everyone that does a different color than you usually. The only enemies that really attack you are officers or bosses, boss types. Like the guy I'm fighting right now, he's a boss type. And you'll, most of the time, everyone else, they might hit once in a while, but usually they stand there and they're cannon fodder for your sword. When you get, you level up at the end of each of the I guess you call them encounters. You'll gain more power, and then by the end of the game, you're so powerful that you just blow through enemies with one hit. You don't sit there like I'm doing right here and having to really hit them multiple times for anything to happen.
It's Lu Bu!
Ah, get out of my way!
Yeah.
Some of this voice acting is top notch.
Enemy general has fallen to my blade.
Yeah. So Zhao Yu, I think that's how you say his name. He's actually the main character that I've selected in all the Dynasty Warriors games I've played, I think. I like the sword. He's not the easiest character because he's not the highest reach. The characters that usually are easier to use are the ones who have stabs and pikes and that sort of stuff. You'll find that you'll usually get hit by those types. The ones with the swords very rarely are an issue, enemy type-wise. You see, I just keep on spamming the special attack because my health is low, and this when your health is low, he gets in that Matrix style on, I'm gonna fuck everyone up kind of thing.
Even though it's ancient China.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Well, what we don't realize is the Wachowski brothers, well, at the time.
The Wachowski brothers?
Yeah, at the time, they were inspired by the Chinese because they found out, wow, ancient China, they could do 3D cameras like that, and I think we need to include that in our movie.
Don't you mean the Wachowski sisters? I'm just saying.
How would you say
siblings.
it now?
The Wachowski siblings.
Siblings.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be the correct. Yeah.
I cut this video down because this first level was about 45 minutes. So I was like, well, I'll show you the parts. And I like how the horse just stops dead in its tracks because it won't run over the guy. 2-ton animal. Yeah, it stops on a dime. And then you get knocked off really easily. But, it's helpful when you're walking across these really long areas. And as you can see, to the right, you see the map. All the red dots are concentrated areas where enemies are. Those enemies placements won't disappear until the generals that control each of those dots or control the areas of the dots are killed. Once you do that, then the area opens up to you and that sort of thing. Right now I have 2 bodyguards. Eventually you get a little small unit. Bodyguards are basically just as dumb as the enemies, but you know, they can be very helpful in defend. Oh, I wouldn't say even defending. Getting the other AI to look away from you.
They're targets. They're walking targets.
And most people couldn't kill Lubu in their first try. He tends to be really difficult, but if you know his pattern like I do, or if you... what happens is a lot of people get really high-level characters come back and just fuck them up. I am not high-level here. I'm just I played the game a lot back in the day, and I remember how to handle this foo. Braids in China. How does that happen? I don't believe it.
It's in the hood.
I do not believe that is historically accurate.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was.
What the? Well, you're pretty old then.
I was also there for the first Mortal Kombat tournament. Yeah, he's a bitch, but if you catch him off guard and you just keep attacking him, he tends to be pretty. My bodyguard died. He tends to be pretty easy, but you know, I wasn't being very careful right here. I was like, well, that Matrix, take that. Agent Smith. I mean, Lubu. I mean, Cool Runnings. I think. So you got it's all about spamming. So if you like spamming button, this is the game for you. I don't know if this game. I don't know if I would say this game holds up anymore. Not in this day and age, but they keep making them. I haven't even played the PS3 version that came out. The Dynasty Warriors series has gotten to the point where they are getting away from the whole Dynasty part. You know, it's supposed to be rooted in wars that happened in ancient China, or ancient Asia, period. Now there's, well, as of this video, we're going up to Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. So basically, you take the same mechanics that have been played since the early PS2
But
era.
just add robots.
Add robots. So what I'm playing here is equivalent. The only thing I don't have is lasers, but I do have Matrix. I don't know. I think that kind of counts. Right here, I'm fighting the main primary general for this stage. Always seems to be kind of a bitch. My bodyguards are dead, and I got gate captains. Gate captains are, you could say, they're spawn points. If once you kill the gate captain, the gate that it controls will stop these enemies from spawning in. Not always necessary unless you're a completionist, but you can complete the whole thing. You know, kill everyone if you're powerful enough. And there's extra rewards for that. In this playthrough, I just kind of blew through it. Made sure to kill Lubu because I just like, hey, fuck him, and then come over here and mess this guy up. It's the easiest way to approach groups is to kind of do it in circling, but you know, like I said, you're the final guys and they don't mess around. But the game is fairly easy. I mean, if you have a hard time with this game, I mean, you shouldn't be playing video games. Period. Let's just keep attacking the X button and that special button once the thing comes up, and you get all kinds of extra power-ups that keep launching out of these guys, like every 2 seconds. Look at that. Look how easy it is. It's just like, you just keep going. You're done. Alright, everyone. Well, this was a quick look for Dynasty Warriors 3 for the PlayStation 2. And it's probably not worth picking up, but it's cheap. Thank you.
Styling.